Oh,
Yeah, you have to do that, and that records automatically.
I thought it was the government.
Yeah, they're always watching.
All right, you want to go division by division or just random AFC teams?
I'm just doing random AFC teams because I don't feel like I'm just gonna do it in order of the alphabet, and then we'll just only do the AFC ones because it has all of them right here in alphabet, so we just do the AFC ones.
Mm-hmm. The Ravens is 11.5.
I'm thinking no bet here. Hey,
Mm.
how do you think about that? I'm thinking no bet. Only because 11 wins is super high.
Well, they have to win 12, so yeah,
I mean, yeah, 12 wins is super high.
that's true. Lamar gets hurt, they're done.
You can easily they could still have like the same level of talent, just like based on natural regression, just get 11 wins instead.
I agree. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Buffalo Bills.
What is
I
it?
bet the under.
The under?
Yeah. If I'm gonna bet anything, it's the under. I want to see which way it's juiced though. Do we have like the
I can look.
Yeah, let's do this instead. Let's go to the because like that's what I want to see. I want to see which way it's juiced.
You think they're only going to win 8? They're the best in the division.
That's not even certain. Like, sure they have the best roster, but like Josh Allen did not improve meaningfully last year.
He's top 2 quarterback in the league, though.
All right, let's do this. He's a top 4 quarterback in that league. I give you that.
Yeah.
If we're going by last year's performance, Ryan Fitzpatrick is the best quarterback in that league, in that division.
Here, I can look.
Where are they? Teams. That would be it.
All right.
No.
Football. I'm looking at our page thing. Where the heck did NFL regular season wins? All right. Bills over unders plus odds, so that means it's not going to happen.
Under is plus odds. Yeah, bet the under.
Really?
Because if they get 9 wins, with a very hard schedule, if they get 9 wins.
Here, let's look at their schedule. All right. They play the Jets week 1.
Okay.
That's
like the thing is like they're every team in that division is in the same tier. In my mind, just like the Bills have the best roster outside of quarterback, but they might have the worst quarterback in the division.
Is he the worst though?
He could be.
He could also.
He could also be the best. It's like it's either you don't bet, in my opinion, or you just bet that like out of the other 3 of the 4 teams, one of them will produce a team that can take enough wins / like be good enough that like the Bills don't make it. Because like you're basically betting on the other 3 teams if you bet on the under on the Bills, or they could be 9-7, and it's just like you get your money back, which is at like the 9.
I think they win 9 or 10. I don't know.
Why would they win 10 games? Look at the whole schedule. Like it's a very hard schedule. They have a top 4 hardest schedule.
All right, they'll split with the Jets, so that's 1 win. I think they'll split with the Dolphins.
If they split with the Jets, they split with the Dolphins, they split with the Pats.
All right, that's 3 wins and 3 losses. All right, Rams. Oh, they should beat the Rams. They should beat the Rams. They should beat the Raiders. Lose to the Titans. Lose to the Chiefs. Lose to the Seahawks. Beat the Cardinals. Beat the Chargers. Lose to the 49ers.
Yeah, so how many wins did you calculate there?
7, 8. And they'll
yeah, and you're pushing it. Those are like 8 clear losses. You're pushing it. Right? Like, if they actually want to win those games, Josh Allen needs to do something he hasn't done in like the last 5 years of being a starting quarterback enough to get better.
I guess. That will be like our not as confident, but like.
I'm not as confident, but like, if I'm going to bet, it's the under.
Bills, what is it, 9?
Like, I'd much rather bet on the Jets, who have, in my opinion, like the chances of being in a similar tier of team with much lower odds and much higher juice than the over.
Low confidence. All right. Bengals.
Oh yeah, because yeah, we're going down. The
I
Bengals.
can't say the over. I don't know about the
It
under.
is 5.5. Like if
Well,
it were just five, I'd bet the over.
yeah.
I'd probably, I don't know.
Here, let's look.
The offensive line could be so trash. Like sure,
They
Joe
have a hard
Burrow.
division. They might lose all 6.
They could go 0-6, and yeah. But they do have a easy outside of division schedule, I think, because I know the AFC North has it
Eagles,
pretty easy.
Eagles, Cowboys,
Oh, true. So that's like 2. They could go. See,
Texans.
that's 8-8.
They do
Hey,
have
true. The Giants are probably a better team than the Bengals right now.
yeah. Redskins is about similar.
Yeah, the Bengals. I mean, I don't know. Like the Redskins are just a worse team.
They're better than the Jaguars, but
I don't even know about that. Like, hot take: Gardner Minshew is gonna come. Just gonna be a better quarterback than Joe Burrow next year.
maybe, but like, not the team.
True.
Mm.
I mean, he has a lot of like I feel like the Jags. Like, I wouldn't pick them the over for them, but like they're not like
They traded their whole defense away.
they did, but like I think it's just me wanting to believe in Gardner Minshew. Like that's it. I want to believe in the mustache. Minshew mania.
So I really like the under actually for the Bengals. I don't know. There's no
No, because there's too much upside there to go under. There's
true.
like if Joe Burrow has like a Baker Mayfield rookie season or like a Wilson rookie season, which he has the capability to do so.
So no bet, no bet.
No bet. Then he could just be like a top 16 or so. And the Bengals had a better than average, not better, maybe better than average roster last year. They had a lot of injuries.
They actually did well at the end.
Right? They just decided to tank. They just decided to tank once Andy Dalton got injured earlier in the year, and like half their team got injured earlier in the year. So like they have a solid roster. They don't have like a top 5 worst roster in the league without injuries.
Oh god.
The Browns.
They have to get 9.
What are the Steelers? 9.5. The Browns are 8.5. Like if I were to bet the over on either of them, I definitely would rather bet the Browns over.
I mean, they have to do it eventually, right?
Like they're gonna be good next year. I don't know.
We keep saying that though.
But like last year they had like a horrible, like probably one of the worst offensive lines in the league, and then like Freddie Kitchens at head coach. Even if Kevin Stefanski's just an average head coach, like going from worst to average in both offensive line and head coach. And then you also have like natural progression from like a lot of their young talent.
So they also play the Redskins and Giants.
Yeah, and then easy schedule too. Like I'd bet the over.
I like the over.
I'm more confident they're over than the Steelers. Anything. The Steelers. Yeah. I'd rather bet the Steelers under.
I might too. It's gonna be hard watching them.
Yeah, because you're a Steelers fan. If you like that.
Win-win either way.
Cowboy. No, you're not doing the NFC. Broncos.
What is it? I like the over. I love the Broncos.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one. I don't know why it's only 7.5. They're obviously a better team than the Texans. Outside of quarterback, which I guess that makes sense. Actually, no, I'm fine with the Texans 8. I think no bet on Texans. Like a lot of people are gonna be going the under, but I don't like. Bill O'Brien hasn't actually coached like bad teams, so he's like as a coach he's pretty good, and then Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback in the league.
So Broncos are gonna go over. I like the over a lot.
Yeah, over on Broncos, and then no bet on Texans because like they could go anywhere from 7-9 to 9-7, and that's the range. That's their win range.
No bet. All right. Colts. Ooh. I literally can't go over on the Colts. I don't see them winning.
Wasn't it 8.5? Was that before the draft? Or like I feel like it was 8.5. I'm betting the over.
I can't see the Colts winning 10 games.
9 to 10 like if it's 9, you just get your money back.
But will they win? That's a stretch, kind of.
It's 9 or above. No, it's not. Like, what did they have last year? Like 7-9, 8-8.
Colts record, 2019. 7-9.
Bet, and then you're upgrading at quarterback from What's Jacoby?
To
Yeah, that just upgrading a quarterback alone would be enough, but they also got more receiver talent.
I mean, look at their schedule. Colts. Depends what division they play.
They play in but they're probably the best team in the division.
They play the Packers division though, and the Ravens, and the Steelers, and the Browns.
True. I could see them winning the division at 8-8.
Yeah.
But I feel like that division is just one of those.
Even the Jets, they could lose. Your love Lions.
My Lions.
Packers, Titans.
I think I had them 9-6-1 in like my in my thing. So like they're gonna be pushing it.
We lost to the Steelers last year, and we had a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
I like no bet. I don't know.
No bet. That makes sense. No bet or under, because I could see them going 8-8. That makes sense. Kyle, you've convinced me.
Thank you.
All right, the Jags. No bet or over.
What's their better thing? Better be like 5. Where is it? Jags 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
I have them winning like 2 games. I don't know.
All right, so Gardner Minshew was arguably the best rookie quarterback last year. People are gonna say Kyler Murray. I love Kyler Murray, but like if you just look at like what he did from like
at the beginning, he was trash.
A play-by-play basis. That's what the narrative is. But he was pretty good. Like all of them were in this like a similar tier of like meh. Like 23 to like 30, like not 30, but like 23 to like 27. That's like all the rookie quarterbacks, right? Dwayne Haskins, Daniel Jones, Gardner Minshew, Kyler Murray. For some reason, Gardner Minshew is seen as like this like trash like prospect. Where like if you're just looking at what he's done on the field,
he's good.
He's been like Daniel Jones level or Dwayne Haskins or Kyler Murray, because Kyler Murray wasn't. He was okay. He was in that tier. Right, like, and if you're saying that, but like the offense shouldn't be bad if Gardner Minshew is at least what he was last year.
Yeah, one of the worst
earlier in the year.
In the league, though.
Sure.
He named 3 defensive players on their team.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen. They traded away Calais Campbell. They're gonna trade Yannick. Miles Jack. And their linebackers should.
Didn't they trade him?
They're trading away Yannick. I don't know for who though. They have solid like one safety.
Miles Jack get arrested or something?
Did he?
Someone got arrested for like doing something with the minor.
That makes sense. Trade them too. Trade them all. I think was that Calais? No, that was Yannick. I forgot.
Telvin Smith.
Telvin Smith. Oh yeah, that's tragic. They lost Telvin too. Yeah, the defense is gonna be trash.
No bet.
If you believe in Gardner Minshew, bet the over. Otherwise, no bet. If you believe in the Minshew mania, I'm like this is the first time I've actually been excited for like Jags, but just like the Blake Bortles era was like so mind-numbingly stupid to me, right? Like, how do you draft a Leonard Fournette top 5 overall when you have Blake Bortles at quarterback? Right, like that. Like for me, at least draft like I think what were their options? Like that was like the Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson draft, right? Like at least draft Mitchell Trubisky. Like if you at least take a shot, like that was so dumb.
They play Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Packers division.
But the NFC North is a little overrated. Like they're okay. Right, the Packers don't have a really talented team anymore outside of Aaron Rodgers and like Devontae Adams.
Some team every year always goes like 14 or 3-13, and I could see it being them.
Who?
Jaguars.
Yeah, like logically, the Jags have a trash roster, but like emotionally, I believe in Minshew. so stay away. Raiders.
How much did they win last year?
They
won 7 last year somehow. I think they won 10 last year.
Were they 7-win team? Sure, they're better than that, but also every other team in their division is better.
They won 7 last year.
But also every other team in their division is better than them.
Not the Chargers. I wouldn't say the Chargers.
The Chargers are better than them.
Teddy Bridgewater hasn't thrown the ball in like years.
No, not Teddy. No, Teddy's not Tyrod.
Yeah,
Tyrod
that's
Taylor.
even worse.
He was good with the Bills though.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He was a good quarterback for the Bills. For the Bills, he was like an average quarterback for the Bills. And if the Chargers can get like average, like 16th best quarterback play with like that roster, like for like how bad that offensive line was, Tyrod was probably a better quarterback for that offensive line than Phillip, just because Phillip is like a statue. And like with that defense, they got should be like a top 5 or so defense in the league, maybe top 3.
Chargers?
Yes, they're getting Derwin back. They got Casey Hayward. You have Desmond King, Nick Bosa, not Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa.
What division?
Right.
Oh, they play the Saints.
They finally fixed their linebacker problem with Kenneth Murray, even though you argue that's a bad pick. That they still fixed their linebacker problem.
They play the Saints in the Buccaneers division. That's not good.
True.
Oh, that's not. Let me see how much I can go. I think
I'd rather over or no bet. Over like low confidence or no bet.
Over low confidence.
Yeah, over low confidence or no bet.
Raiders 7. Over 8. All right.
6.5 for the Dolphins is probably perfect.
Yeah, I could see him winning 6.5 games.
I could see them winning 7. I could see them winning 7 or like 6.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna go
We'll
over.
do a start. Probably not.
Tua, even if he like okay, like if they announce Tua as the starter and the over changes to like 7, then I say bet the under. 1, he's a rookie quarterback, and 2, he's injury prone. 3, he hasn't shown the ability to like be able to like really play behind bad offensive lines, right? Like he's not Deshaun Watson. He's Tua. Like he's not like if you put like I don't know Ricky Deshaun Watson on that Dolphins team, I'd bet the over, right? Because based on skill set alone, but like that offensive line is probably
they beat Alabama.
That offensive line is probably going to be bottom 3 in the league, right? Like, and Tua hasn't like shown the ability to like be able to like have that elite level of play extension to the point where like I'd be confident in betting the over, like Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson level of play extension.
Dolphins did the year hot though last year. That's good.
Yeah, Brian Flores is a great coach, but like he also Tua's going to be a rookie quarterback. I'd rather bet on if Ryan Fitzpatrick is the starter and like the under goes a little bit down, then I'd bet the over because I thought Ryan Fitzpatrick had a great year last year. I'd rather bet on him, especially behind that offensive line.
They got a lot of new players though. Let me look at the Rex schedule.
It's a hard schedule.
I think they'll split with the Patriots.
They're gonna. Everyone in that division is gonna split with each other. My words. Everyone is on that division is gonna split with each other. All of them are gonna go between like 7 and 9 wins. Like not 6 and 9 wins, and then figuring out which team goes 9 is the problem. 9 or 8. That's the problem.
They do have a hard schedule.
The Patriots, I like it. Like by that logic, the logic I just said, like the Patriots should be the under.
Yeah.
Right? Because like if everyone in that division is like a 6 to 9 win team, basically, then I think the Patriots are like the odd man out in terms of like their under over is actually like what's their juice towards? Like is it juice towards the under?
Let me look. See, Dolphins are on their bet. Under is juiced a little, barely.
Yeah, I see. Like under for the Patriots. Like I didn't think I'd be this low on the Patriots until like I actually looked through like their schedule and other things like that, and I'm thinking,
I'm saying under has worser odds, but barely.
And like another like strong like piece of evidence for the under on the Patriots. Last time there was like a short off season. I think 2012, right? Like that was like when defenses started out so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And offenses just like reign supreme. So like if for a team that like is solely relying on its defense to carry them, like even if Jarrett Stidham is like good, like can he at least be Tom Brady good to get to an average offense with that receiving core, or below average offense, which it was last year with that receiving core? No, like the offense is gonna be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's like even if Jarrett Stidham turned to Tom Brady, that offense would still be below average, and they'd be relying mostly on their defense. So I'm thinking the under on the Patriots.
I like under. Because
And there's a chance Jarrett Stidham is the worst quarterback in the division. There's also a chance he's the best. There's a slim chance he's the best, but there's like again, like every team in that division, like it's 6 to 9 wins. You don't know who's the best.
they played trash teams last year.
Which is why I do like the Jets, because I don't think they're like based on the record, this is basically saying like they're around the same level as the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't think that's the case. I think that there's a larger percentage chance that the Jets are better than like the Dolphins. I think it's around similar chances that it's the same, like it's as good as like the Bills or the Pats, just based on the fact that Sam Darnold probably played better than Josh Allen last year. Like if you just looked at watch them played, it's just like his team was worse. And the Jets, they made a lot of moves. Whether or not they were good moves, they shot a lot of darts. So if you're just playing the odds, I'd bet no bet or over for the Jets. Like I think that there's a chance that they turn into
I like the over.
a 9 win team, or at least an 8 win team. I think there's a chance that they turn
They could be
into
the
an
best
8,
in the division.
9. They could be a best in the division. Like they could be a sneak into like barely sneak into the playoffs first round out type of team. And for 7 wins, I'm taking that.
Unless Sam gets mono again.
Even he got mono last year and they got when they won 7 games. So yeah, with a worse roster.
Sure. Who'd they get as their pick? Lyman?
Yeah, which they needed desperately. And then they also got like one of the better receivers in the draft in the second. So if everything like got Brashard Perriman, who's a more versatile version of Robbie Anderson.
One of the best in the league.
Bigger. He's bigger. Yeah, Madden King Brashard Perriman. Let's see this. Who's next? Steelers under.
Yeah.
Kyle, have I kindly convinced you that like your team is a little bit overrated? Well, okay, for a couple of reasons, right? Defenses regress naturally. It's hard to be a good defense year over year, especially when like you're not like a defensive coaching type like head coach. So like Belichick or like Harbaugh's Ravens or like the Vikings could get Zimmer's Vikings, right? Like those teams that just scheme up good defense year over year. That's not the Steelers. They rely on all their talent. And so like one injury and that defense is trash, right? Just because you're only as good as your worst link. And also, this is a shortened offseason, so being reliant on defense in general is a bad idea. And also, Big Ben wasn't that good the last 2 years that we've seen him. Although Kyle's saying he threw for 5,000 yards. He was trash. He was trash for Big Ben standards. That was a lot of like garbage time. That was a lot of garbage yards. That was a lot of garbage.
I was looking at I follow Steelers Instagram page. They released a schedule. All the comments were like, "Worst we're doing is 11-5." I was like, "Are you looking at the same schedule?" What?
Like
worst we could do is 6 maybe.
So if their defense is the same level as this is a big if their defense is the same level it was last year and Big Ben comes back and he's like Big Ben from 3 years ago.
Yeah. And we didn't
and Deontay Johnson turns into like mini Antonio Brown and Juju goes back to the slot and like you see like we're in like 6 ands in for them to get to 10 wins. And like sure, like they could happen. Like it's not like the wildest thing that could happen this year, but like I'd bet the under because like them getting 9 and 7 is still like a pretty probable thing, but also is them going 8 and 8, 7 and 9.
Yeah.
Right, because Big Ben isn't the same Big Ben. Because Big Ben says isn't the same Big Ben and the defense regresses.
I like that. Titans.
Titans, is that last? Yeah.
How much did last year?
I hate the Titans. They won 9 and 7. I hate the Titans so much, just based on like their moves. But like 8.5 isn't bad. I'd stay away. I have like no faith ever in the Titans. I think they're like a perpetually 8 and 8 win team, but they can win 9 and 7. They can win 9. Like that wouldn't surprise me.
You like to stay away, yeah.
Like they're going to win like. Honestly, they can even win 10 games. Like they can win like anywhere from like 7 to 10 games, right? And 8.5 is around like the middle of that. So That's pretty accurate. Like, I don't know if there's like a lot of value unless you have like insider knowledge, which if you do, put it in the comments. But like, unless you know like, oh yeah, Ryan Tannehill's gonna be out for 5 weeks with mono. Like, unless you know that, like, I don't know if there's like, and also like, yeah, like that's about it. They're about a 9, and they're perpetually 9-7 team.
I agree.
So that's about it. Well, nice job, Kyle. See, and we have time to spare.
Time to spare.
Time to spare. All right, solid. Um, this is Kyle Nomeyer, future booger on Monday Night Football.
No.
Also, Rip Booger, he got fired.
Did he?
Yeah,
He
he
did?
did. He got let go. I think like this was like 2 days ago. And me, the GOAT, Charles Mansfield, your future president. Yang Gang, 2020. We out here. That's my gang. Where is